What's up, guys? Jason here. Hope y'all are doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, um, making good use of your time. Um, I wouldn't use the term killing time or like passing the time, some people say, because it's like this is definitely not the time just to just do entertainment. A lot of us have more time right now, and some entertainment's fine. Yeah, watch a few more movies. That's cool. But um, definitely don't want I don't like the term kill time, right? Like, why would we want to kill time? We we time is so valuable, it's so precious. You can't get it back, right? And so I don't want to kill time. I don't want to do things just to pass the time. Like, I want to take advantage of time because it's moving, and I'm not getting younger. None of us are. Um, there's also a quote that says time is money, and I disagree with it because time is not money. You can lose money and get it back. If you lose time, you can't get it back. So, yeah, there's my little rant, guys. That's totally off topic, but the point is, let's take advantage of time through this situation we're going through, right? Let's capitalize. Let's capitalize. Let's uh let's use this for our advantage. There's so many different things like we can do. I'm learning Spanish now, like really hardcore, doing it a lot. So, just one of the few things I'm doing to implement this period of time we're in. But really, what I want to talk about today, guys, is getting over ourselves. Getting over ourselves. And this can be applied in so many different areas. It can be applied to just the level of joy that we feel. A lot of times I've caught myself when I'm feeling like off, when I'm feeling kind of down. Um, I'm focusing on myself too much. I'm really just thinking about me. And like I said, this can be applied to so many different areas. So whatever it relates to you, go ahead and apply it to. But another area would be like when I used to be stuck on kratom, when I used to be stuck on weed or other addictions, guys. Um, it was all about me. I was all in my own head. Like, everything was about me, how I'm feeling, what do I want to do. And because of that, guys, like, it just, man, there's so many other things related to the addictions, like root causes, root problems deep within me that I didn't allow to heal, that I was running from. But really, what I want to talk about today, guys, is like getting the focus off of us and onto the bigger picture, onto humanity as a whole. How can our life make the best and biggest impact on others and in this world as much as possible, right? And that's what I started to realize, guys, when I quit these addictions, is how selfish I was being. When I got my mind off of me and I realized, like, wow, since I got over me a little bit, like, I'm sober now. Like, I posted videos like along right on my journey of guys like flushing my kratom down the toilet, or like first few days quitting weed. I posted that, and guys, it was not comfortable doing that. It was vulnerable and it was scary, and to be honest, I wasn't even 100% sure, like with the kratom, that I was really quitting. And um but there's something about like being open, being honest, and putting yourself out there. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to go and make YouTube videos and post it out to the world, but the point I'm saying is it's good to like let it out, because really, to be honest, no one really in my life knew that I was like on kratom. Not No one knew that I was hooked on painkillers before kratom. A lot of my friends knew I was smoking weed, but that's a different story. That's pretty like acceptable these days. It's kind of as common as drinking alcohol. But for some reason, I was just so ashamed. I was ashamed of the fact that I let myself get hooked on painkillers, and then I, switched to Suboxone, then to Kratom, and so I was just sneaking it around, guys, and I wasn't being integral. Like, I knew it too. Like, um, so yeah, when I really like started seeing that these videos I'm making, the fact that I opened up to some people around me in my life, like, hey man, like, this is what's going on. Um, I even ended up telling my boss further down the road, but like, what I'm trying to say, guys, is like, there's power in opening up and being honest. And back here's one example, guys. Like, back when before I even quit weed, man, I uh, I had a talk with my dad. My dad didn't know I was smoking weed, and we were having breakfast one morning, and we were getting into a lot of arguments. Like, I was working with him at the time, and man, like, we were just not getting along. Our relationship, like, really kind of sucked, and a lot of it was me, man. It really was, and because I was so irritable, like, I just wanted to get high, and working all day with him, I couldn't smoke, and finally one morning, I just told my dad, I was like, Dad, I got an issue. Like, I smoke weed every day, and I'm trying to quit, and I can't. I can't. And then my dad really opened up to me. He's like, you know what? I've been trying to quit the cigarettes too, or the chew. So like, when you open up with someone, they open up with you, and you never know, like, you can help each other, right? And even if someone else isn't struggling, um, they can still be like accountable there for you, like accountability partner or whatever. But um, so it was really cool. Like, so because I opened up to my dad, he opened up back to me, responded like that in the same manner, and we were both really able to be kind of like open about this thing we're dealing with each other. So when I finally quit weed, it was so cool to like be able to tell my dad that. And I can't even, you guys, when I quit these addictions and this weed and kratom and the painkillers, my relationship with my dad, this is one example, guys. Our relationship changed night and day. I got over me. Whenever I was arguing with him, I'd just perceive him through this certain lens, like, I'm looking at him, like, judging him, like, through this lens. And um, when I got over this stuff, and I started really seeing a lot of my flaws, man, and it was like, I'm gonna take a bit accountability for most of this, because I really feel I am responsible for most of it, and also that's what I can change. I can't change other people's problems, but I can change my own, right? So I tell you, and there's so many relationships have become so much more rich, so much more fulfilling and meaningful and connecting. Just being present with people. I mean, geez, it's amazing. But the point is, guys, is like, I would recommend um, sharing with people you can trust, close people in your circle. Like, hey man, I'm dealing with this. Um, will you help me? Will you help keep me accountable? Um, Honestly, like, to be honest, I would say, if you have the courage, if you have the ability, if you're not like on probation or anything, you're not worried about the feds finding anything about you, be open. Like, start a YouTube channel. Like, that was tremendously beneficial for me, because like right away, like I said, I wasn't, like, when I quit the kratom, I wasn't 100% sure like I was gonna be able to kick this thing. I was super determined. I was super sick of it, but I still had a little doubt. And I posted a video of me flushing it down the toilet. Then I posted day one, day two, posted a week, and people are really responding. People are really getting encouraged and inspired, and like telling me their issues, like they're dealing with this. And I'm like, wow, I had no idea so many other people are dealing with the same problem that I have. And it gave me more drive. It gave me more motivation because I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing it for these people. I'm doing it for people I don't even know that are watching my videos. Just to name some. I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for my friends. I'm doing it for my boss. I'm doing it for people I haven't even met yet. I'm doing it for people down the road that are going to watch my videos. And that's what's so crazy about this, guys. It's like we can recycle the garbage, recycle the trash into treasure. And there's just no saying how big of an impact we can make. And you really can't measure it. You can't measure it because if I help one person and they help one person, I never see how far that ripple effect goes, right? So the point is, guys, I just want to say, like, let's get over us. Let's get over ourselves and realize, like, our life, this life is so much bigger than just us, our personal experience, our little life. It is so much bigger. So why don't we use it to make the biggest positive impact that we can? And if you're still struggling with some things, like, hey, that's all right. But let's look at what's really going on. Why are you doing that? You know you don't need it, right? And I'm talking to the select people that really know they have an issue, or like they have like the addictive personality like me. Some people can do things in moderation, and I'm really not addressing that type of person right now. But I'm really addressing like the habitual actions, the addictions that really feel like they're a problem, right? And you do them every day. And yeah, so really look at why you're doing it. What kind of pain, what kind of trauma are you trying to bury? What is it you're running from? And that stuff can be raw. That stuff can be harsh, but you owe it to yourself to really heal. If you just put a band-aid on it, by getting high, drinking, you're never really healing from that. All you're doing is avoiding it, and it actually makes the wound probably even worse, because you're creating other problems too in the process by not facing it. And also, on the positive end, what's your why for doing this, doing the good part, right? Like quitting things or attaining, new positive habits or whatever goals you have. Look at, like, who are the people in your life that you're doing this for? Do you have kids? Do you have brothers and sisters? I have 2 younger brothers, a younger sister. That was a huge motivation for me because I would see how fast they're growing up, and I'd just be in this daze on kratom or high on edibles or smoking so much weed, and it's like I could be with them but not even be present with them because I'm like so far gone in my mind, and so let's really get over ourselves. Let's realize, like, there's people in our lives that do need us. Even if you feel like there's no one that needs me, like, dude, there is. Like, we're all connected. We're all here. We're all family. We're all one big family on this planet, this rock floating through space. We're all children of God. And the thing is, guys, like, me helping people, it helps myself, guys. There's yeah. This makes me think of a verse here. Back to my first point, like confessing, right? In James 5:16, it says, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. So right there, like, just shows you, like, that confessing is like part of the process of healing, right? If we're avoiding it, if we're hiding it, sneaking around like I was, dude, I was doing the opposite of healing, right? So, and like the next point I want to make, guys, is like I've had some comments on YouTube, like people like, why do you make the videos for free, or why are you helping people for free? You're not charging people, And there may be some time during the road where I would want to counsel people, and because I really do enjoy helping people. But right now, guys, like I'm just doing this to help. I know the pain of feeling like you're stuck. I know the pain of feeling like you're helpless. And that's a lie, and I want to do every bit I can to help people break out of that and reach freedom, the way I did. And so I want to read another verse, Acts 20:35. And I have been a constant example of how you can help those in need by working hard. I can apply that right now to myself. That I have been a constant example of how you can help those in need by working hard. I had to work hard at this sobriety, right? It wasn't easy, There's good days, there's bad days, and it takes effort for real, especially when you're first breaking it. And it said you should remember the words of Jesus. It is more blessed to give than to receive. Now that's crazy, right? It's more blessed to give than to receive. How does that make sense? But the position of a giver is, it's better to be in the position of giving than to be in the position of receiving. Now I'm sure there's so many different reasons why this is the case, but I'm just thinking of my own opinion, right? That by giving, by offering help, by making these videos, by doing anything that I'm doing that is helping people, like I'm also receiving, guys. There's like a quote out there, like if you sprinkle happiness on everyone else, you can't help but to get a little bit on yourself, And I am growing by helping people. I am growing by making these videos. I'm growing from just doing every bit of good that I am trying to do to help people, You help others, you're helping yourself. And so, yeah, guys, this is just a couple points I wanted to go over tonight. Man, this video got long. If you're still with me, that's what's up. But yeah, I'll just call that the wrap. That should be it for the night. So whatever you guys are doing to stay busy, be productive, be healthy, keep your attitude right. This stuff's gonna pass. So let's allow this stuff that's going on to make us stronger. So love you guys. Appreciate you. God bless you. Hang loose.